Now, just shocking news this morning. The Herald has given up, or NZME Limited has given up any pretense that it is an unbiased, impartial news organisation. It's decided not to run another Hobson's Pledge ad after a few fringe-dwelling Maori radicals lost their lunch when they got called out by the last Hobson's Pledge ad. I want to read to you, actually, the text of the ad that Hobson's Pledge was going to run tomorrow. It was headlined, with the words, "Advertisement placed by Hobson's Pledge." Didn't say by Thomas Coughlin or pretend to be a news story. "Fact check" was the headline. "Last week we ran an ad on the front page of the New Zealand Herald and the reaction was extraordinary. If discussing legislation and its implications is now beyond the pale and generates such visceral anger, we are in big trouble. Te Pātau Māori and Labour are angry not because our ads are misinformation, but because they don't want you to know the truth." And then there are some QR codes to official documents that show what the claims on the foreshore by Māori are. And a couple of pictures, one of Willie Jackson and one of Rawiri Waititi, with the quotes under Willie Jackson, "They love perpetrating lies," and the quote next to Rawiri, "full of deceitful misinformation." And then down the bottom right-hand corner, sign the petition, www.saveourshores.nz. But apparently that has the people at NZME deciding they have to change their advocacy rules and executives are meeting. The person who wanted to place that second ad was Don Brash from Hobson's Pledge. He joins us again now. Well, this has developed a bit, hasn't it, Don?
It certainly has since we talked yesterday morning. Yeah.
Wow. So you decide you're going to run another ad on Wednesday. Was it going to be a wraparound or just a full page?
Just a full page, right.
All right.
Yeah.
And when did you approach...
read it out very completely.
Yeah. When did you approach the Herald about that ad?
I can't actually tell you that question.
Sometime yesterday?
Yes, I think so. It may have been over the weekend, but more likely early yesterday.
Yeah, and what did they say? What have they said in response?
We got an email very late yesterday afternoon after we had sent out an email to our supporters saying this ad would be running on Wednesday to say, sorry, we don't think we can run this anymore.
Who was that from?
That was from someone called Amanda Bush at NZME.
And what was her position? What's her position at NZME?
She is described as Senior Media Specialist, Radio/Print/Digital, New Zealand Media and Entertainment.
Yeah. Senior Media, that's a funny old title.
And what she says is, after careful consideration and in light of feedback we've received from our subscribers and our team, NZME has decided not to proceed with running the advertisement. We understand this may be disappointing news, and I want to assure you that this decision was not made lightly, etc.
So nothing to do with the content of your ad, not breaching any standards. They just don't like you, do they, Don?
Well, that's what you can infer from that, certainly. But clearly they've had pushback from a variety of different groups. I think the Maori Journalists Association was one
Well, the
such.
Maori Journalists Association, let's be clear, I cannot find any registration or the existence of the Maori Journalists Association.
I'd certainly never heard of it before.
Yeah, people have heard of it before, but it's just a Facebook page with some Maori journalists who make a lot of money off the government, Don.
Okay.
Okay, I really have. We've tried to find a media contact for them. It doesn't exist. They're people, I presume, like Carol Hirschfeld and Marnie Dunlop, who's Kiri Allen's ex-girlfriend, and they just say stuff and their friends in the mainstream media report it. So we really can't find that apart from being a Facebook page, there is a Maori Journalist Association, or that it has articles of association, or that it has elections or appointed office holders or anything. It's kind of a little bit of a chimera, I think would be the word that I would use for it. We've also had Wātea News and Matthew Tukaki of the Dodgy CV saying that they would stop all association with the Herald We have had the Maori Party saying they're banning the Herald. It looks like the Herald's folded, doesn't it, to woke fringe opinion?
Yes, one of the intriguing things, though, about this letter from Amanda Bush, she goes on to say, if you'd like, we can catch up to discuss alternative approaches to ensure your message will reach the desired audience in a way that aligns with everyone's expectations. So what she means by that, I don't know. I mean,
what alternative things?
Well, we haven't been able to find that out yet. But that came as very late yesterday afternoon.
I guess, Don, in some ways, they are a commercial enterprise. They're privately owned. They can take ads from whoever they want and reject ads from whoever they want, can't they?
That's exactly true. That's right. Yep.
But also the fact is, if they were reporting in their editorial columns and in their reportage, if they were reporting fairly, you'd get heard anyway and you wouldn't have to run an ad, would you?
Yep, that's probably true. Probably true. Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, my rates are better. You can run the ad on the platform.
We will. Okay.
Okay, let's do a deal. Well, we won't do it right now, Don, but my rates are going to be way more reasonable.
Very good.
Yeah,
Ron,
are you disappointed in this at the end of the day? Do you feel like Hobson's pledge has been cancelled or bullied?
Well, yes, we do. Having said that, I mean, the Herald itself looks rather silly, I think. I mean, they run the ad, happy to run it, took our money, and now they're suddenly saying, no, we can't run it, but we'll try and find alternative ways. Now, what they mean by that, we haven't yet discovered.
Yeah, look, I'd be really interested in if you could possibly send us a copy of that email, and we will try and get hold of Amanda Bush, Senior Media Specialist, Digital Radio, everything, Huflundung. Remarkable stuff. Do you get the feeling from that email, Don, that they're just not going to take any more ads from Hobson's pledge? You're basically banned.
Well, that's my impression. Having said that, they've been reluctant to take ads from us before, so we were kind of agreeably surprised they took the double-page ad last week. And we thought, hey, the Herald has suddenly turned over a new leaf and it's in the light, so to speak. But may not be the case.
All right. Hey, look, I thank you very much for your time this morning at very short notice. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Sean.
Cheers. That is Dr. Don Brash from Hobson's Pledge. So Amanda Bush, Senior Media Specialist. Can we look her up online? We'll try and get her on. Or Michael Boggs from the Herald. You could probably come on. How very strange. And what a dark day. What a dark day for New Zealand media. Mind you, it doesn't tell us anything that we haven't known for a long time.